every day I suppose it is just getting up and seeing new countryside, meeting different people.
I was always told that it's the best money you can make in the bush with your hands, and that's true.
It's shearing time at Cavan Station near Yass in southern New South Wales. There's 20,000 merino ewes to get through, with some of the world's most exclusive fashion houses waiting on their fleeces.
Australian merino wool is, the top wool product around the globe. In the textile world, it's a very important product used by many of the top fashion labels around the world.
Inside the shearing sheds, some things look the same as they did when wool was top dog. What do you like about it?
It's physical, it's hard work and very challenging, yeah.
You get to test yourself?
Yeah, it's a challenge. You get to see how well you can do, yeah.
But a lot's changed. Female shearers like Janine Kim are writing a new chapter in the wool story.
It's an industry that you have the opportunity to make as much money as your male counterparts when you're shearing, so yeah, it's something that I think that more women should get into.
Janine Kim just set a world record, the first from a woman, shearing 358 merino ewes in 8 hours. She hopes another young woman will break it.
But I'd like to hope that, they'd take up the challenge, and I got a lot out of it personally through the journey, and I'd love for other women to be able to take that on and get something similar out of that.
The biggest challenge in the sheds is finding the next generation of shearers.
There's guys there earning between, 5 and 10 grand a week at the top end of the shearing industry.
Even farmers with the deepest pockets, like Rupert Murdoch, who owns Cavan Station, face a battle to find skilled shearers.
It's extremely difficult, and we faced 3 or 4 years of real stress, not knowing how we were going to be able to harvest our product and get it to market.
The quest for new workers to uphold Australia's shearing tradition requires creative solutions, and now industry and education departments have partnered up to bring mobile shearing workshops to schools, so the next generation will graduate farm ready. 800 kilometres north in Inverell, not too far from the Queensland border.
Hi, Chloe.
About 20 Year 9 and 10 students are starting Shearing 101.
We're going to have some chaos. We want to start with his sheep right up in the air with his spine on the floor, and then we want to let him roll a bit.
Working with kids and animals, a lot can go wrong.
Get your left hand down there, Bree. Pull the skin.
Do you guys like getting out of the classroom and doing something more fun like this?
Yes, definitely. I love shearing.
Marshall Wells and Rex Hamilton are keen for a day out of class.
Make an attempt, Marshall. Like, put his leg up, mate. See, I'm behind the sheep.
They soon learn there's no slacking off at shearing school.
You're a star pupil, aren't you? Were you the one I was saying I was office material last year? I think you were.
Ross Thompson, the lead instructor, is a former world champion shearer.
I encourage these young guys to have a 10-year plan. Come in, shear hard for 10 years. You should have enough money and have a house paid off in 10 years, even in these tough times, okay? Cost of living and that. No, don't get too excited.
As well as instructions on how to use the handpiece that shears the animal, Ross passes on old tricks to keep it under control.
Oh, it's a trick that's been around. I just stole it off other guys, and you just put your left toe underneath that shoulder and that sheep will sit there quite happy, quite content. Pull a bit of wool over their eyes off and go to sleep. Yeah, so.
Ross's daughter Bella recently completed this training, and the Year 12 student is already winning shearing awards.
I learnt to shear at one of these courses actually. Dad was too stubborn to teach me at home. I was the same as the learners out here. I was struggling at the start.
Now Bella hopes to set a world record of her own.
A lot of competitions, you'll see a lot of the girls up there winning against the boys. So the boys aren't a big fan of it, but I think the girls are giving it a good crack.
Bella Thompson is part of a new breed challenging taboos about discussing mental health and vulnerability.
So yeah, it's hard work both physically and mentally. You'll find a lot of shearers in that because they're away from home so much and away from some of their mates, like they feel quite isolated.
I'll get him in position for you, mate.
After a few days living the shearing life, the students are weighing up whether to head for the sheds after school.
What are your thoughts on the life of a shearer after experiencing a bit of it?
Oh, very sore back, but it is fun. Pays all right. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I want to pursue it or not.
I love just looking after them and getting to work with them and making them feel comfortable around me.
How do you feel after a day shearing?
I get sore, but it's a good kind of pain. It feels like, well, I've been out and I've done something, I've accomplished something today.
With the shearing training now to be extended to other schools, old hands hope a fresh breed of shearers will keep the industry alive.
People need to be prepared to let young people have a bit of a go. We've got to teach people. We all whinge about the younger generation and all that, but how many people actually do something to help that younger generation?
Good job today. You all did really well. Little shearers in the making if you want to be. It's good pay.